Some stocks in China taking a breather today after investors bought the dip over the last several sessions. Talk of more government intervention to help China's struggling property market is raising investor sentiment. Ines Ferre has the details here. Hey, Ines.
Hey, Brad. Yeah, and we are seeing a little bit of pressure on some of these stocks today, a little bit of a breather, as you just put it, especially when it comes to the EV space. Part of that has to do, of course, with NIO's latest results. So you can see on our Wi-Fi Interactive that you're looking at the EV stocks that are under pressure. But the rest, a little bit of a breather, mixed picture. I'm going to pull up a 3-day chart here so you can see some of the dip buying that went on over the last couple of sessions. And if I pull up a 1-month chart, you can see the action there. I'm going to pull up BABA because in a 1-month chart, you can see here a low here around August 21st, and then the dip buying that went on after that. A 1-month chart here shows that it's down 7%. But look, the government has been taking measures, the Chinese government, a couple of measures to lift the market, the stock market, cutting a stamp duty on stock trading for the first time since 2008. Also, Chinese officials asked large funds to avoid selling more onshore equities than they purchase. And an important measure that investors are awaiting is that banks are expected to cut interest rates on existing mortgages. And we know that the property values in China have been plummeting. A lot of wealth is tied to property values. So likely this is going to have a modest boost, what analysts are saying, perhaps not as much as what investors would want. The stock market still is a barometer, for a psychological barometer for many. Their wealth is tied to property values. And also, of course, if they see the stock market going down, that's not good for investor sentiment.
And then, as you mentioned, property values there, and one of China's biggest developers just posted results for the first half of the year. What did those tell us?
Yes, and this is significant. This is Country Garden, which posted a loss, a record loss in the first half of the year, more than $6 billion compared to a profit last year. Also, the company saying that it is facing a liquidity pressure, and it missed interest payments on its bonds earlier this month. And earlier today, this developer saying that it will pay down a loan by issuing shares. Now, this is very significant because it is one of the country's biggest developers when it comes to property. And this is a worse credit crunch than what Evergrande saw. We remember Evergrande from last year because it has 4 times as many property projects than Evergrande. So this also underscores the free fall that property is going through in China right now.
Indeed. Appreciate that update, Ines, for it there for us. Thanks so much.